Yeehaw, James! How you doing, buddy? Sorry for pulling back on the panel. I'm just not ready for that yet. I got a lot of stuff going on right now that I don't feel that I'm ready for it yet. But I'll let you know when I know. Okay? Thanks for coming, James. And happy Hump Day, Wednesday, whatever you call it. How is everybody today? Been busy. Well, for me, I really hope all of you are doing well. For me, it's been pretty busy, and my sister and I actually. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm still tired from physical therapy yesterday, which is going well. I'm fine. I still have a long way to go, but things are looking up really well for my shoulders. So I'm just gonna keep punching at that, and then. But that alone wore me out. Holy Moses! I was tired last night. I'm still tired, but that's okay. I'm here. I'm out of bed. I'm gonna probably go back into bed after this a little bit. But anyway, yeah. So earlier today my sister Faith and I we went to see Scream 6, and my sister Faith, she's not really acquainted, you know what I mean, like acquainted with the whole series, but I am, and I'm a huge Halloween fan and Scream Ghostface fan. Michael Myers and Ghostface are like two of my favorite um, serial serial killers of all time, and so I've been waiting a long time for this to happen. Scream 5 was like, that was pretty good with Scream 5 because it was all like built up into Woodsboro. Oh, James, it's okay, buddy. I had my days with that too. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh yeah, what's up, James? What's up? I've had my moments earlier this week, so trust me, I know how you feel. You're not alone, buddy. I promise you that. And yeah, but I loved it. Holy cow, did I love it. And the funniest thing is, while I was watching Scream 6 with my sister in the theaters, the funniest thing was is that all the fairies that I told you guys prior, all the fairies that I thought I had were just busted. Busted within the first, 25 minutes. So, and that's okay because I was having too much fun. What was that? I was having too much fun eliminating the characters. Like eliminating the characters just by trying to figure out who the killer is. But there are killers, which really baffled me. It really did. Like towards the end, I'm like, what in the world? Like, okay, I knew you were a bad person. I didn't think you were a bad person. But the third one, I'm just like, yeah, I knew that because that character. I had a feeling that character was a little off during the beginning of the movie. I'm like, there's just something in that police guy. Oh my gosh, I just picked up another hunch. Hello. I don't know, but I'm happy to be here. Oh, it's okay now, Snow James. Sometimes our minds can be a little, kind of like mine get poopy time to time. It's okay. Glad you're here. Hang in there, my friend. Just hang out for a little bit. And you know, at some point while watching Scream 6, I don't think even my theories really mattered because actually everything turned 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 against my theories so quick. It really didn't matter. But man, that was just a great movie. I really enjoyed it, and I really do like horror. Check it out. Oh, James, you gotta see it, buddy. You've gotta see it. My theories were so wrong, but they were wrong within the right reasons. And and throughout the whole movie, I had explained to my sister like about the Easter eggs. It's like because it's like in Scream 6, it's all everything comes together from Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everything like merges together, and there were like multiple Easter eggs, I shall say, Easter eggs from all the movies, and that was cool. Then there was like a cameo from the guy that played Billy from the first one. He made a cameo, which I thought was huge. I was kind of I was kind of being a nerd about it. And in fact, I was a nerd about it. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I don't know what's on my tongue, but it's getting annoying. You never know. It's the popcorn kernel. Who knew? And so Billy from the first movie made a cameo. The actor played it. And I thought that was great. I mean, it was like it's just very nostalgic for me because the first Scream really just stood out as like the grand poobah of this is what it's about, blah blah blah. And then what I to my understanding, then Scream 2, 3, 4, and 5 really just followed that. So I thought it was really cool. And you know, Sydney was referenced, but she never made an appearance. And which is okay because I actually heard that Nev Campbell turned down the opportunity to appear in Scream 6, which I'm fine with. Really, I am. And then and there was like a couple of Easter eggs, like when television falls on. Oh, hold up. Dave's Facebook got hacked yesterday. Those hackers are at it again. They have nothing better to do than ruin people's Facebooks. And yeah, and there's like a scene where like the TV falls on top of one character, and that's basically how the second killer from the first movie, Stu, dies with the TV falling on his face. Hi, Rice. Hey, Rice is in the house. Yeah, yeah. How you doing, buddy? I'm just kind of blabbering about seeing Scream 6. I just saw it earlier. Oh my goodness, that was a great movie. And then there was just like a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, it's just everything just references back to the Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I was storking out about. I love the whole franchise. And then also another thing I really liked about Scream 6 was the fact that they made Easter eggs of Michael Myers and Jason. He's back. The man behind the mask. No, it was cool. I was like, I'm like watching the scene and it's like in the movie there's like a subway scene, and the characters are in there, and next thing you know, they're like all these ghost faces and I'm trying to think. And standing like right in the middle on the subway train is like a Michael Myers. And then you go like a little bit, and then a little bit later on in the movie, there's a Friday the 13th movie, and there's Jason. So I thought those were really cool horror movie references. Respect for the directors, to acknowledge like the early influences of horror, and that's great. But for me personally, I loved it. I think any people like me who are a fan of the Scream franchise, they're in for a treat. I enjoyed it. I loved it. And there wasn't, during that time in that movie too, I swear I was going to yell because of Gail Weathers. Yeah. The journalist from Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's the OG character ever since the first one. And oh man, did I scream! Almost, I wanted to yell at the killer. I'm like going, "Don't touch her!" It's like I don't want anything happen to Gail. I like her. I love Courtney Cox Arquette's. Hey Zap, how you doing, buddy? Character. I really like her. I always like Gail Weathers. She was kind of like the character is kind of like she wants to do it on her own. Has a good heart. Knows want to do the right thing, but at the same time doesn't really want to do the right thing. But she actually turns out to be a pretty decent person, believe it or not. I mean, sure. I mean, maybe not on the first two, but All right. So anyway, Scream 6. Check it out. See what it's about. I liked it. I'm a fan. And by the way, did you guys know that Nicolas Cage is a vampire? I did not know this. There was a movie called, oh snap, what's it called? Now I gotta look it up. Hang on, guys. I gotta show you guys this. I'm sitting in the movie theater, waiting for the show to start. Did I just do that, really? No, I didn't. No, we're cool. And if I closed the wrong window. And get this, guys. So here I am sitting in the movie theater, and there's this really cool horror, I guess like comedy movie coming out. I can It looks too. I can't remember from, but towards the end of the trailer, Nicolas Cage is Dracula, which I'm like, what? Nicolas Cage is Dracula. And I'm like, interesting. Yep, here it is. Hang on. It just made its debut, actually. Where are we here? But yeah, Nicolas Cage is Dracula, and I was like, I'm like, I'm like, interesting. All right, well, anyway, I'll share it with you guys. This is really interesting. Tell me what y'all think about this. My sister and I were talking about. We're like, yeah, maybe, but Nicolas Cage is Dracula. He can actually pull it off, in my opinion. Check this out. I'm not kidding. It was that.
Mr. Renfield, welcome. I am the
Look at that.
You make a very good assistant.
No, he's evil. We will protect you.
You have the word of the most trusted institution on earth, the Catholic Church. Renfield, your sole purpose in life is to serve me. Now, let's see.
I just want a normal life again.
God bless you, Mr. Renfield.
Oh, God bless you, nuns. You're a hero. Robert Montague Renfield. Let me explain. I work for Dracula.
Count Dracula?
It's the real Dracula!
Some call me the Dark One. That is the Lord of Death.
So you bring him people to eat?
Well, I do other stuff.
Like what? Wash his cape?
No, the cape is dry clean only, strictly.
Yeah, I will wear this fly.
I don't think he's such a bad guy. But you're never really going to be free until you face him.
I will no longer tolerate abuse. I deserve happiness.
Let me explain something to you, okay? You deserve only suffering. I will unleash an army of death. Everyone you care about will suffer because you betrayed me.
We have to stop him before sunset. I am enough. I deserve happiness, and I take full charge of my life.
You know when something crazy happens and someone's like, it's okay, I've seen way worse. Everything I saw you do today is going to be my way worse.
It's my least favorite part of the job.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. My sister and I were actually talking about this movie on the way back home, and I think the one thing that really got us was the fact that Nicolas Cage is a vampire. I mean, that's what we both thought. It's like we were sitting in the movie theater. Look at previews, and we see the hi Dave. Well, Sharon's carrying Paulina. Share. If you got pizza, we all got pizza. and aloha, my friend. And I tell you what, yeah, Dave, James told me your Facebook got hacked. I'm sorry. But I tell you what, so we were watching the trailer, and then my sister, she was like sitting to the left, like that shoulder left of me. And when we saw like the first image of Nicolas Cage as the Dracula, we just looked at each other and just went, Nicolas Cage? No way! So, I don't know. I might actually find myself in the movie theater to go watch that one. We'll see. Still trying to finish my Diet Coke. I said medium, and this is what they gave me. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Like, oh, okay. But I will also say I am Reese's out, people. I had so much Reese's. I'm like, ooh. All right, so let's get to content. Oh, you entered the contest, Dave? You entered his contest? Good for you. Yeah, yeah. I entered as well. Good for you. That was fun and challenging. I think I never had so much headaches while picking that final. No offense, Royce. Just trying to sort out which vinyl to use. I'm like starting to get him. No, James, I'm gonna talk about content right now, buddy. But just leave it in the chat. What's the trailer? Just tell me what the trailer is without clicking the link. Anyway. Alright, so in the previous episodes I talked about All American Rejects at the Taste of Fort Collins. Well, I tell you what, I am really surprised at how cheap the tickets are. Like, holy cow. You know, Taste of Fort Collins. This so every year in Fort Collins up in northern Colorado, which is 30 minutes from where I am at. Oh, well, it could be easily 25 minutes traffic pending. It's kind of like Love 'em just about. But here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I've never been there before. Check this out. This is a gnarly video.
Been working all weekend, now I'm leaving. Tonight's the night to celebrate the weekend. Long as the DJ spinning,
So every year they have this.
I got the whole club watching me, and we gon' bounce, we gon' jump, we gon' dance, we gon' jump, we gon' flex, we gon' jump.
So you'll kind of get the idea. So basically it's like like a mini festival, so to speak, but up in Fort Collins. Well, thank you, Dave. Yeah, I tell you what, Dave, that was hard for me too, my friend. I had fun. What's hard to make for me was to find albums with 10 minute song. I tell you, that was hard for me too, Dave. I just had to wing it too. I'll look it up a little bit later, James. I just had to just wing it, and I talked to Royce prior, so. But anyway, so as you can see right here, these are the two performers that are scheduled for elbow to perform at Taste of Fort Collins, and so it's from June 10th through June 11th at Washington Park. I've never been to Washington Park, and this is actually a very popular event. They've had performing. Smash Mouth was there one year. Oh snap! What were the other ones? I'm having a massive brain fart. But it's okay. But there are pretty good, well-named bands that have showed up here to perform at the 2-day festival, and the festival I'm looking at is right here, Pauline. Look, it's the current pictures of All American Rejects. So you have Lil Jon, he's a rapper, but no, I mean he's okay. I mean, if that's that Eminem, say no more. I'm there. I love Eminem. The All American Rejects, and this is only for Saturday. So I just so happened to kind of sort of stroll here. So, and look at this. Tickets run from $15 to $20, which is a good deal. So I'm just shopping here. I'm not gonna really buy anything. So if I were to do like the whole thing, the sale ends for weekend passes Saturday, Sunday would be $22. Now, if I just did Saturday only, it's $15 plus a $3.77 fee plus $1.42 sales tax. I'm okay with that, and that ends on June 10th. And if I want to see Lil Jon, that's the same thing, really. So if I wanted to, that's my ticket right there, just to get the only Saturday pass to see All American Rejects. So I am actually planning on actually going just to see All American Rejects this year. So, and what's really cool about these guys right here, All American Rejects, these guys right here, is the fact that they're very popular up here in Northern Colorado. They actually have performed at the Moxie, which is a downtown venue where I live. And I've gone there before. I just never really had the opportunity to drop by and listen to All American Rejects. So I'm really eager to see these guys live. What my plan of attack would be is maybe try to talk to work and kind of just connect with me to maybe review maybe. So I'm gonna probably do that. Probably next week. I would think. But if not, then I'll just buy the $15 ticket and just go. I think it'll be a fun concert. Man, I tell you what, just looking at All American Rejects, I'm like, gee whiz, that was like, oh man, that was like eons ago. I mean, oh geez, they first emerged. What? They first emerged while I was trying to get my GED. Yeah, I mean, this is like way back when Yahoo had music, for Pete's sake. Crazy. And speaking of Northern Colorado, my Stampede. The Stampede just announced the final headliner performance for this year. Which I'm gonna really give them credit for doing this because yeah, right. I'm like, that is not bad. I'm like $15 to $22. I'm like, that is not bad at all. Skillet is let's just take a sneaky peek. Skillet will be performing at Faith and Family Night at our Stampede on June 25th at 8 p.m. And I like Skillet. No idea who Steven Stanley is, but Skillet, you bet. I like Skillet. They're a great band. I love their songs. What song is it? Sometimes their song Monster. Sometimes I feel like a monster. Da, 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 da. So pretty much this is what our stage looks like here in Greeley. So you have the stage, and they just added this new small thing here. That's the catwalk. So basically now, oh, funny. Paulina. But they just added, like, they redid like the whole stage last year, and then they added the catwalk. So last year I got to see like Brad Paisley and Cole Swindle go down this catwalk, and what in the heyday was that? And I don't know why that's not muted. But anyway, it was cool to see the catwalk because kind of gives you a better glimpse of the artists and stuff. But if anything, I'm gonna either be here. But see, all right, since the work out that Skillet will be performing here, all of these are like sold out. All the box seats are sold out. So you can do the shoots which are like way in the back, but you're standing. Then you go over to here, and that's the nosebleed section, I shall say. And over here are like general seats, and that's just way, way, way up in the back. But usually, if I remember correctly, I was somewhere over here. No, maybe I was over here. Yeah, it was. I was like over here, about here or here last year. But the seats were pretty decent, so I might want to jump on. Like, how much tickets are? I mean, how much tickets are though? That's what I want to know. It's purchased by private. There we go. That's better. So that's section T. Let's see. But I like it. I've always been a fan of Skillet. So right now we're looking at $45 plus $7.25 per ticket fee. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. $40 for back here though, but I'm like, the shoe is $40. That's it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, but I don't know. I'm gonna also try to see if I can get work to connect with me on that, because I know they have done stories regarding Skillet. So I would love to see this though. They're a great Christian band. They really are. I really I really like what they stand for and all that jazz. So we'll see. Let's just we're here. Let's see where the where'd you go? Events. Here we go. Let's see what the park stage. They had any park stage action? No park stage yet. Guess they're still having fun figuring that out. So yeah, so this is technically like Faith and Family Night. It's basically I think like the 5th year for the Stampede to have that. So here we go. Bye, Zeb. Oh, check this out. Oh, did you? Oh, did you, Dave? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like their. I'm a huge fan of their album Rise. Rise. I love their song Monster. It explains a lot for me. No. That's what I was laughing at. Paulina being Paulina with her fun humor. And then Dave here says, well, since you said catwalk, I have that right said Fred song playing in my head right now. I'm on the catwalk. Thanks, Dave. Now I have it in my head. For a while, it was give it away now. Thanks. Now that song replaces the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Thanks. Like, thanks. I appreciate it so much. Okay, well, let's see here. Did I press the wrong thing again? Nope. I'm cool. Okay. Now here's another. I found this story. I didn't write it because I don't know for what reason with the protocol is for work and whatnot. But I feel old just looking at the title. Maybe you guys can actually agree with me on this. I'm like, how old? Look at that. 3 Doors Down celebrates 20 years of Away from the Sun on 2023 tour dates with Candlebox. That album, let me repeat that. That album, Away from the Sun by 3 Doors Down, is 20 years old, along with Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. That is crazy. I'm like, 20 years? I'm like, good album. Let's see here. Let's see where they're heading to. But I like Candlebox too. They're really good. But 20 years? You're kidding me, people. Man, years fly by. Jeez. Okay, well, can you, like, I don't know. Oh, check this out. They left. I'm a sucker for tour teasers.
And I hope that it gets better as it goes. Oh, yeah. I'm here without you, baby. You're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you. Have a good one.
Band member.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time.
That is funny as heck. Let's just all face it. We all have those moments where we're in the restroom. Yeah. And next thing you know, you're belting out his song. Oh, hey, they're going to be in Denver on July 25th. Oh, hey. I wonder if I can get right there. July 25th. Now, the 3 Doors Down have been at our Stampede. We're at our Stampede in 2019, and I passed them up. Huge mistake. Because my youngest brother, Josiah, he works with security. Well, he's a police officer in Kersey, but I don't know if he's doing it this year, but in 2019 he was part of the security team as a reserve. So, and he got to hear 3 Doors Down. Oh, I don't know. This actually might be my ticket to go. I, I have never been to the Fillmore Auditorium either. Huh. Might have to look that one up. Ooh, I got a text message. Hang on. Saw it from the back of my eye. Huh, nothing. But man, I would really like to go to that. And who doesn't like 3 Doors Down? I mean, it was just one of those bands where even if you knew like maybe one of their songs, like maybe just one, I'm pretty sure there are people who probably recognize the band just for 1 or 2 of their songs tops. I mean, oh geez, even my youngest sister, who's more into like different styles of music, knows who they are for Pete's sake. So that's just, I thought it was cool. But 20 years, that just, gee whiz, away, man, that kind of gives you a reminder how time is flying by. Like, good lord. And Candlebox is opening. Candlebox is good. I do like them. They're very good. So yeah, so it'll be 20 years of yeah, so 3 Doors Down will be celebrating 20 years of their album Away from the Sun. 20 years. Gee whiz. On another note, though, speaking of Denver, Peter Gabriel actually announced he'll be in Denver, oh, actually in October. Hey, Bobby, how are ya? Good to see ya. How's truck driving going? Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. But yeah, so this actually just got announced too, is that Peter Gabriel will be in Denver. Woo! But they're saying prices as low as $95. Buy now, pay later. No, I'm not going to Ticketmaster. How much is his website? How much is? Oh no, I wonder how much his website's charging for tickets though. March 24th. So newly added shows, which is the just announced Fall Arena show. Peter Gabriel's website says that the the tickets for the newly added show, which is Denver, will be available on March 24th at 10 a.m. my time at livenation.com. Fans will have access to special pre-sales through Peter. But I mean, it's Peter Gabriel. I never really got to experience Peter Gabriel by any means. And I really like him as an artist. I really do. Even with Genesis, I thought he was really good. But I don't know. I might have to go and check that out. Think of Peter Gabriel. I'm like, good lord. That is something I would like to see. I would love to see him live. I would. I very much would enjoy it very much so. But man, I'm just glad he finally put a Denver date on. So Peter Gabriel. Oh, that's gonna be great. I want to hear some one of his songs live. I really do. And then finally, something I was storking out about when work gave me the story to write about. I think this is just freaking fantastic in my book. Freaking fantastic. It is the original Misfits. Dave, I assume you know who the Misfits are, right? Check this out. So the original Misfits announced this summer tour. And what I like about the fact that the original Misfits are touring is that they're going to have a great opening act. They're going to have Megadeth, Gaslight Anthem, AFI, and Fear. All are just fantastic acts. But unfortunately, nowhere near here. Darn it. That's what I said too. I was writing the story. I'm like, putting like the tour dates down, right? And there are only 3 tour dates for this for the original Misfits tour, and I'm like, and when finding out that Colorado isn't even on the list, I'm like, darn it. I did say darn it because I really wanted. I love the Misfits. So basically, let's just scroll down here. They're doing 3. Okay. So you have, like, it's right here. So numbers. We all know I lack in numbers. June 24th will be at Tampa, Florida, and that will be with Megadeth. And then July 6th, and they'll be in New Jersey with Gaslight Anthem and Fear. Woo! Gaslight Anthem and Fear. That would be something. And then Phoenix, Arizona at Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater with AFI and Fear. Again, great lineup. But Megadeth, oh, I would love to see that live. But I think it's cool, like the original Misfits are going back out there to perform, though. I mean, the Misfits have really done some really good songs. I really like their style. Kind of like a heavy punk in ways too. Maybe like heavy metal if you really think about it. I don't know where exactly you place that, but that's just actually something that caught my attention, and I'm very thankful that my editors allowed me to write about it. But darn it, I don't have enough money to travel, but that's okay. It means more opportunities later on, people. Yeah, I'll go for it. So, do you meet Peter Gabriel, James? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. It's just like, hey, damn. It's like the original Misfits. I'm like, woo. Now that will be a sight to see. Well, we'll see, James. If it's talking about Peter Gabriel, we'll see. I don't know. I have a lot going on right now. So we'll see. But it's in October, so maybe I could pull something off. But the original Misfits, yeah. So they're OGs. They were like thinking they were in Texas last year with Alice Cooper too. I mean, I think it was like for a festival. Oh, speaking of a misfit, here's Michael Nolan. I'll get back to that second, James. And speaking of a misfit, look who joined us, Michael Nolan. If you guys have never watched any of Michael Nolan's shows on YouTube, the bottom line, check it out. He's actually killing it with the topics. I'm like, oh my goodness, I was thinking about the drumming, and then got talking about Alice Cooper, and there was like a couple of things like about U2. Oh, but it's like Michael does such a great job of like filming like 1 or 2 hours worth of material into like a 20-minute or even 30-minute video. So check it out. It's good stuff. Oh, look at this. Speaking of Alice Cooper, you say his name pops up. Which is kind of amusing, actually. I'll have an Alice Cooper video in less than an hour. Oh, what's the topic on this one? Because I know you talked about like the Alice Cooper band. What's the topic on this one? Now you have me curious. Now I gotta go and just sit. Now I just gotta go and sit and watch it. Cause now I want to know. Darn it! I know your last video of them was really good. I like that stuff. That's good stuff. Oh, I'm glad James brought us up. So this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, PGK will have another vinyl auction on YouTube. I'm gonna be there, and James, you have to tell me no, because I almost spent $30 at concessions. Okay, just tell me no, unless James, here's a new rule. Oh, hang on, James. Speaking of that, like which one? Yeah, Nina's gonna be on Coop's radio show tonight, discussing her single, "Winner Takes All," and then Coop is gonna be premiering the single tonight. And I'm stoked. I love Nina. She's a very talented guitarist. I have a lot of respect for her, and she really surprised me. And speaking of channels too, hang on, Royce. And she really surprised me at the Alice Cooper concert last October. It was an honor to see her, and even Kenny Roberts, for that matter, too. I'm like, holy cow, you have Kane Roberts, from the Constrictor era, and then Razor Fisting, then you have Nia Strauss. And I'm like, this is just awesome. It was awesome. I reported it to my editor, so she couldn't even believe it. So it was great. I'm excited to see Nia Strauss on September 16th on the Freaks on Parade tour with Rob Zombie and Coop. So, and opening will be Ministry and Filter. But man, that's cool. I can't wait to see it. Ooh. Okay. You think or you know? You already know you have my. You already know you have my attention. So. Yeah, no, I trust you. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, guys, yeah, in less than an hour, go on to subscribe to him and watch the review of his take on Nita's upcoming song with special guest. We all know who that is, Alice Cooper. So I can't wait. Sorry, that was my muscle. That's healing from physical therapy. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. We're just a little sore today. I'm like, gosh, I'm good though. I know you know. Keep bringing it up. Yeah, you bet. Okay, now where are we? Yeah, Royce in the House. If you guys have not subscribed to my good friend Royce in Eddings from Royce in the House, down there, please do. He's a great friend of mine, and we're family. We're very close, and he's kicking some butt. Pardon my French, but he's kicking some butt. So check it out. Check out, see what it's about. Royce is live on every Sunday, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. He did a great interview the other day too, and I like watching the interviews with other artists because I like learning a lot, and I learned a lot too. So shout out to Royce for putting on a great interview. Great work. Excuse me, to Royce and Dan. Just the facts. Great work, guys. I'm swelling up here. And then so now back to James. Again, AGK will be on YouTube this Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, James, you have to tell me no unless the bid is over $10. Because I know AGK is gonna do we'll have like a flash sale. So if it's over $10, tell me no, okay? Over $10, okay? Yeah, James, you will love Michael's channel. He does a really good job. He's very thorough with his work, just as much as Royce is. So now I'm waiting for an hour to show up so I can see this video because I want to know. Yeah, remember, James, just over $10. And here's something I want to show you guys something. So I think in previous episodes I mentioned that Petra is releasing like the 50th anniversary CD box set, and I'm wondering, and I mentioned I'm wondering if they're. Thank you, James. And do you guys remember that I brought up how I wish they had an LP for the 50th LP box set for the 50th anniversary? It just got announced, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It looks sick. It really does, and I like it. Here we go. So the box set will be available on March 24th for pre-order. Will be released on July 28th at Girder. But for those who do not know, Petra is this band, Christian band that's been around since 1972. And they just announced that they'll be releasing the 50th anniversary CD box set. And now they announced, isn't that great? Just like I hoped it would happen. just like I thought it would happen. They're going to release the box set in vinyl format. So this is was it like 5? Yeah, 5 LP hardcover box, mastered for vinyl, 12-page book for immediate release. So let me just scroll down here and give you guys the details. All right, so the band, Bob Hartman, the band's founder and lead guitarist, and which, by the way, he's a great guitarist, personally curated the 50 songs featured in the box set, selecting the best of the best from Petra's extensive discography. The 5 LP set includes hit singles such as This Means War, More Power to Ya, and Beyond Belief, as well as other gems that have helped define the band's legacy. The collection also includes a 12-page book featuring rare photos and reflections from the band members, along with a complete Petra story. The book also includes a personal note from Bob Hartman and John Skillet, who's formerly from Head East, reflecting on the band's 50-year journey and the impact they have had on the Christian music industry. They're saying that for any diehard Petra fans must have. Yeah, let's take a little sneak peek at this trailer. I want to see what this trailer looks like. Well, basically that's just what it is. But basically the trailer is just basically from all their songs, and this band was just so great. Into the early days to like 90s, 2000s, they were great. I believe I saw them on the We Need Jesus tour, and that was fantastic. But honestly, now that I got my wish, but the thing is, I looked up the price. Oof, it's gonna be a hundred, a hundred, a hundred. No, it was $135 for this on LP. So at this point, the CD box would be better. Darn it. Well, that's okay. Yeah, Michael James is a huge Beatles fan, so you can pick his brain about Beatles. He loves the Beatles. But man, I would really like to have this. But I don't know if that would include the the possibility of getting the autographed cards, because I know like in the CD box set, Bob Hartman and John Skillet actually autographed cards and put them in the CD box set. So I'm wondering if that was the case. Well, if it helps, then I'll get 10% off my first order. Oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, I can see myself. I want this. It's like same thing with the Hollywood Vampires. It's either going to be the CD or the vinyl. And after spending $30 at concessions, I'm going to say probably the CD for the time being, which is fine. I'm going to have to go for a CD on this till I could actually afford it. But yeah, that would look great in my record collection. It would. Great stuff. Oh yeah, so hey James, what are we talking about on Sunday? What's the topic? Do you know? But other than that, guys, I am pretty much done for today. It's just gonna be a short stream. Friday should be something. Oh yeah. Well, they're still around by all means. I mean, they're just not. Oh, let's put it this way: the band is still there, but it's only just John Skillet and Bob Hartman. The other ones are kind of just like been around, they've been around. Let's put it that way. In polite terms. They've been around, round. But I mean, I honestly love Petra, but I think at this point, I think I'm just gonna get the CD. But oh, Jew, I need to look this up real quick. It just reminded me of something. YouTube surrender. I'm gonna take a look at. Okay, so apparently, yeah, did I already get Luis? I'm looking at U2 right now because Surrender album. I think that just got released too. Yeah. Let's someone take a sneak peek here because I'm a fan of what they're doing. So, Songs of Surrender. Check this out. I've been pondering about this because I've been hearing like the acoustic versions. Okay, James, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, yeah, all correct. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Mike, I know what you mean. Right. I have the same issues. Don't worry about it. But I've been actually looking at YouTube's Songs of Surrender, and so for $51.67 plus $3.99 delivery from Amazon, you get the 4 CD Super Deluxe Collector's box set. That actually kind of looks gnarly though. I'm just looking because it's gorgeous. So you get all that gnarly stuff, and then that's one how much vinyl is, and that's only 50. No, I'm looking at something else. And then Songs of Surrender MP3. Here we go. Songs of Surrender YouTube Translucent Orange 49.99. Ooh, beautiful orange though. And I'm actually a fan of what U2 have done with their songs and really create into like a more intimate, almost kind of romantic way if you really think about it. And the songs are surrounding. I'm looking at the CD. This is what I'm looking at. The CD, 1768. Of course, I want it on vinyl, and that's going to cost me right there. Vinyl is going to be $42.29. I might have to sit and wait on that. I need to get that book. I really do. But just hearing like all the different covers, it's just really amazing. Like from like rock, they started with rock and they just toned it down. I like that a lot. I like it a lot actually. It kind of just brings things into clarity a little bit. Well, you want the CD box set, James? I do too. But I don't know. See, here's my problem. Okay, it's like there are a lot of things I want right now, and I'm telling my well, maybe we guys just save up. It doesn't help either when you see a 21 about $21 Pearl Jam record on vinyl. Their album 10 is on vinyl, and then it doesn't help anymore when you have Eddie. I love Eddie Vedder, and his solo album Earthlings is a 2 LP. Oh, I know. I'm gonna get that book, James, the Surrender book. I'm gonna get it. I need to read that. And I tell you what, I love Eddie. He's great what he does, and but his solo record right now is about the same price as the U2 Surrender on vinyl. So I'm just waiting for the prices to drop, and when it does, I will most likely scoop it up. But man, I really like the new U2 stuff. I mean, some people are kind of picky about. I mean, I had this discussion with my physical therapist yesterday. He was telling me how he saw Matchbox 20 live a couple years ago, and they performed their smash hit 3 a.m. Oh, that's a great song. It's 3 a.m. And my physical therapist said, "Oh, you're so kind." But I love your exuberance, Caitlin. You're a musician's dream. You're worth 100 average fans. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for saying that. I enjoy what I do. I'm a dork for music. I can't help it. I've been dorking out since I was 6, believe it or not. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And but anyway, he said this. It's like so. It's like he said it was like maybe a couple of years ago, and so he was at the Matchbox 20 performance, and they were about to do their set of 3 a.m. But my physical therapist said he was disappointed with the performance because the lead singer Rob, right? Is it Rob Thomas, right? Yeah, it's Rob Thomas. He played 3 a.m. on piano, no guitars, No guitars, nothing. Just piano for 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. Hey, us dorks rule. Beware of the dorks. Hey, dorks unite. I like it. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. Dorks unite. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. But anyway, and so he was disappointed. So here I am, getting tortured by him yesterday, and I'm thinking of the song 3 a.m. and imagining hearing this song on piano, and I'm like, how can you be mad about that? I think that would sound really well, actually. I mean, just think about 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20, and the only instrument is the piano. I'd be fine with that. But he didn't like it. And then that's where, he's just as much of a music dork as I am, or the rest of us are, and for that matter. And we were bickering about it. We started bickering while he was torturing his shoulder. So, he gave me his reasons. I gave him mine. But he thinks he's right, which he's not. He is not right. I don't give a flying hoo-ha. But it's like, I understand too at the same time. It's like people, enjoy hearing like the original version of the songs they know compared to like uh kind of like just hearing it being played just on the piano or on an acoustic guitar for that matter. For me, as far as I stand on that issue, depends on who the artist is, in my opinion. I mean, we'll work it out that you two are gonna recover a lot of their songs for Surrender, right? Um, a lot of people were not happy about it, which, I respect. I respect, and I understand because I know a lot of their songs bring a lot of value into the rock scene. And I'm just sitting there going, this could actually turn out to be a very beautiful thing. And in my opinion, it is beautiful. I mean, oh geez, where do I even begin? How about One? Their stripped down version of One. That was just freaking gorgeous, in my opinion. It was just gorgeous the way Bono like sings passionately in his very strong, sincere voice. And so I like stuff like that. It just depends who the artist is. No, I would not mind hearing 3 a.m. Oh, here we go. Respect your opinion. Yeah. I can see where you're coming from. A lot of people have been saying that too, but I can't just like. I mean, I understand everybody has like their own different tastes, and I respect that. I do because we all love music. We just have our own different tastes. But I'm a fan of it. I need to go and listen to the whole album, but I'm starting up a blog, Michael. And I need to get back on it just to have the time to do so. But I will be probably pretty soon here. I need to get back on my blog. I have a couple of things to write about for my new reviewing blog, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. I think. I'm just kind of slacking. It'll be okay. But I like it though. I think it kind of brings out like a sense of more sentimental. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, not that U2's music was never sentimental to begin with, but I'm thinking like the stripped down covers are more intimate. They have more of a special meaning. I mean, sure. I mean, obviously, I can relate to U2's original covers. Oh, I differ with you, Michael. I think Bono's voice is just right where it's at. I differ with you on that one, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that because U2 are known for their rock songs, right? The rock, like where the streets have no name, rock or bloody, bloody, yeah, bloody Sunday. Is that right? Yeah, a whole bunch of others, and yeah, I can understand that. I respect your opinion. I do. But I really think, in my opinion, I think it's a really great take for the band to cover their songs in a different way. I mean, I'm not always a huge fan of bands, like re- reimagining their songs by performing like a stripped down version. Because for me, the way I see it, it takes certain bands and artists that are really talented to do so. And in my opinion, I respect your opinion, Michael, and I understand your point of view 100%. 100%. I understand your point of view. I respect you too, my friend. And I like having these discussions. It's nice to talk to other music people about these things. We can have civilized discussions without, without drama. And that's where and thank you for respecting mine. And I respect yours just as much, and just about everybody else's for that matter. And I mean, as long as it stays civil, Michael, that's where it's at. But if it goes out of proportion, where people are just being like rulers, then no, I'm not gonna do that. But we can have a civilized discussion and share our thoughts in a very professional way. I mean, that's how I would like it. And just because we don't agree with anything doesn't mean, well, let's put it this way, we don't have to agree on everything, but as long as we're civil and kind about, then okay, we're good. That's all I ask out of anything, is always be civil and kind no matter what. You're not some chump. You're just a dork. Yeah, we all have opinions. I mean, geez. So my opinion, again, is that you two are just expressing themselves in a different way. And I honestly like that. Yeah, James, what is that? Is that movie you want me to post? Was it Vampire's Kiss, right? And but that's just how I feel. But it just takes certain bands and artists to do so, if you know what I mean. It's not like, oh geez, if no, Bon Jovi did a stripped down version of their songs that I didn't like it too much. Yeah. Yeah. You're not a chump, you're a dork. There's a difference, Michael. Huge difference. And I mean, I love Bon Jovi, but their stripped down versions of their songs, I really didn't enjoy too much. I think the only performance of Bon Jovi's stripped down performance was oh what, can you just explain to me what it is? I don't want to get banned, buddy. And then was Bad Roses. That was the only stripped down song I like by him. But the rock stuff, sign me up. But the low key stuff, I'm like, eh. But yeah, in my opinion, you two have it. So I respect your opinion. Yeah, I can understand that again because you two are known for their rock anthem music. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. And I love their original stuff just as much as you do. So, anyways, but I know there's also a. Michael, I'm glad you're here too because I saw a movie trailer when I went to see the Whitney Houston movie, which was pretty good. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. Um, it was a whole movie about the history of Casablanca Records, and I'm like, interesting movie that focuses on a record label. Like, interesting. I mean, I kind of know the history, but but I don't know. We'll see whenever that releases. I'll go see it. We're family, Royce. We're all family. Even James and Michael and Dave, somewhere in here hiding. We're all family. We're all family. That's true. We're very close as family. So we all know each other for a while now. Good while now, I would think. Yeah. All right, James. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. Well, hang on. Let me get the link. Hang on. All right, I have it up and running, James. Oh, let's see what Michael says here really quick. You two have seen some of Rock's great albums, but
Traditional storytelling is part of the
oh, hello. Uh, I don't know. I'm really thinking that Bono's vocals, I don't know. I think, in my opinion, I think they actually express more. The more meaning, the more passion, stuff like that. Which way? Which way? Right there. Right there. Down there. All right, so let's check out this video. Amen, Royce. Let's check out this video. Hey, Dan. Good to see you. How you doing? We were having a discussion on YouTube about their latest album, Surrender, where it's like they take their hits and they kind of just do like a stripped down version, like a more intimate, where it's just like acoustic and stuff. But great timing. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. Anybody who do not know, this is Dan, Just the Facts Man, good friend of mine. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's got some great stuff coming up. Fantastic stuff. All right, James. Oh, I don't have Disney Plus, but I'll get back to you on that because I'm very tempted. Very much so. All I have is Hulu, my friend. All I have is Hulu. So this is a movie trailer that James has shared with us. Hey, for the record, boom. I hear McCartney is my Valentine period when I listen to this. Yeah. Here we go.
Tradition of storytelling is part of Dublin. It's in our music. Our songs, they're still growing, they're still emerging.
But the question became, what is left when everything is stripped away? Where do you take it?
Let's take it from the top. This is a bit of a day, isn't it?
While Larry was injured and Adam was off making an art film, Edge and I asked David Letterman to Dublin to talk about our songs.
Years of reflection has caused you to change lyrics in some of these songs.
We wanted to strip away the artifice that inevitably emerges after you've been around this long.
We seem to thrive doing something that's never been done before.
I don't know if you fully understand what we're in for tonight, but you will be very happy you have this experience. Bono and the Edge.
Let's go.
The real miracle of U2 is that everything we needed, all the people we needed, they've always been right there.
By the way, Dave, I love the new look. Just saying.
That's cool. Thank you for sharing that, James. That's cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's cool. It kind of also gives a really good perspective of how universal music is and how music can really touch us in a way that we can't really explain. I find music more of an escape more than anything else. The concerts are my happy place. Are my happy places. Music is my escape. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going here. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And again, this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. AGK's vinyl auction on YouTube. I'll be there. And James, you know the rule. You tell me no if it's over $10 because I spent $30 at concessions today. Yeah. Hey Dan, I saw Scream 6. That was actually really good. Yeah, but I'll catch up with you, Dan. You can always watch the replay. I'm sorry you missed most of it. But yeah, Scream 6 was really good. I liked it. You might like it too. So if you're a fan of the Scream franchise, you're in luck. All right, guys. You guys take care. And I'll see you guys Friday. I'm going to go away from Michael's video on Nia Ross's new single. It's going to be on Coop's show tonight for an interview. I can't wait to hear it. Oh, really? I love Nia. She's awesome. All right, I gotta go, guys. Take care. All right, be good, stay safe, be kind, be civil, and most importantly, love everybody. Take care, guys. Goodbye. Anytime, Dan.